Ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of inspiration and realness. Also, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of positivity, personality, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, and now the perpetrator of these shenanigans, Big Beefy E himself from his Big Beefy Man Cave in New Bedford, Massachusetts, Mr. Shenanigans himself, and the two-time Chilling 3000 2022 End of the Year Awards winner, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. This is episode 328. I'm going to make my Royal Rumble picks and predictions. Picks to win. That's right, PTW Event Center for Royal Rumble 2023. That's right. I know, Thursday night, I made my picks and rant and rave. I'm gonna bring those picks to you once again with my own twist. Instead of the rant and rave, I'll be joining Brandon Martin tonight for the Royal Rumble live reaction. Personally, cannot wait for it. It'll be exciting. Yes, and right, it is going to be exciting. So I'm gonna show you the card right now, and if just in case you can't read my handwriting, I will read it off, run it off to you. The Raw Women's Championship on the line. Bianca Belair defends the gold against the very twisted Alexa Bliss. While the Universal title will be on the line, Roman Reigns defends it against Kevin Owens. In the Mountain Dew Pitch Black match, Bray Wyatt goes one-on-one with LA Knight. Yeah. And then you got the Women's Royal Rumble and the Men's Royal Rumble. Now, I'm going to go with the Raw Women's Championship match first. You know, like I said, back and forth. But Alexa Bliss has really had a new attitude change since she became the number one contender to the Raw Women's Championship. Bianca Belair, and Alexa Bliss knows she has a bit of a disadvantage from the physical, the height and weight department, obviously. Belair. So Alexa Bliss has been using the old noggin, the old noodle, and as of late, and plus, ever since Bray Wyatt's made his return, Bliss has been disturbed a little bit. She claims that she doesn't need Bray Wyatt or Uncle Howdy to defeat Bianca Belair. I picked Bliss to win because there is going to be some more mind games, and I think Alexa Bliss is going to really throw Bianca Belair off her game. I think Alexa Bliss, I know she has not won a championship since 2018. Won an individual championship since 2018. Remember, 2020 she came. The last championship she held when she was one half of the women's tag team champs with Nikki Cross. So I'm predicting that Alexa Bliss will once again hold the championship. By a lot of respect for Bianca Belair, but Bianca Belair made a lot of history for the last couple of years or so. So Alexa Bliss will be the new Raw Women's Champion. Again, the same situation with Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens. A lot of mind games being played on the part of Kevin Owens. Sami Zayn is going. I got a feeling that Sami Zayn, he may claim to be passing the test, but he is going to pull a Vince McMahon and get Owens the championship. Guess what? Kevin Owens wins the championship because Sami Zayn, it's going to be, he'll act like he's innocent, but all along he'll be in cahoots with Kevin Owens all along, in my personal opinion. Bray Wyatt and LA Knight. Now, as you saw on Raw 30, Bray Wyatt and LA Knight got a rub off on The Undertaker. The Undertaker involved in the middle of this pitch black challenge situation. But what did The Undertaker say to Bray Wyatt? And I have a feeling that was going to be the case to put Bray Wyatt over the top and defeat LA Knight. Bliss, Owens, and Wyatt. Hey, check it out. If you get the first three letters, it's bow. So it's going to be a bow prediction. When the bow breaks, starboard, port, bow, and stern. There was a game. There was a game I remember we played. I think it was called, back in the day, during Dennis Memorial Days. I think it was called Shipwreck, I think. I'm sorry, forgive me for reminiscing. All right, let's get to the fun part. Now, I like the Royal Rumble. I've been liking the Royal Rumble more because you get surprise entrances, entrants that we have not seen or did not expect for quite a while. We saw a lot of that over the years, especially now with the Women's Royal Rumble. And here's the fun part about the Women's Royal Rumble. There's a lot of spots left. I think almost half of the field has been filled up already. we've seen a lot of legendary women's wrestlers come back. We saw a lot of um, NXT superstars making appearances in both Rumbles. So we'll start with the women. Now they want me to pick a wild card. Jordy Scout. Oh no, he's out of his mind. I just picked the women's Royal Rumble winner and we'll get on with it. That's can we be? And it was like, do we have to put in more details? But for everyone's sake, I will do so. My wild card pick the Royal Rumble would have to be the homegirl because this takes place in San Antonio, Texas. Raquel Rodriguez. She's my now the runner-up. It might be between Rodriguez and Rhea Ripley. And Rodriguez and Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley could be the runner-up. But my surprise entrant now. It's going to be an entrant that nobody expects to appear or anything like that. Now, last year, I was really excited to see Melina back in the WWE ring at the Royal Rumble. I'd like to see her again this year. But I did not pick her to be a surprise entrant. I would not be surprised if she shows up again. But this time around, lasts a little bit longer than she did. But Sasha Banks, a.k.a. Mercedes Moné, eliminated her. But I'm thinking, I was hoping Nikita Lyons would be the lady to be the surprise entrant from represent NXT in the Women's Royal Rumble. But a tore ACL meniscus might be needing surgery. That means she's probably out 6 to 9 months, which, should be out until either July to October. So unfortunately I could not pick her. So, and I'm also thinking that, so I'm going to pick Roxanne Perez, the NXT Women's Champ right now, to be a surprise entry. We saw Casey Catanzaro become a surprise entry, a.k.a. Katana Chance, and she did pretty good. So, my overall Women's Royal Rumble winner out of all this situation is not either of those three ladies I mentioned, but I am picking Io Sky. I'm going to go outside the box. Io Sky. She's got a lot of great potential. She's a threat to any championship. And she's a former NXT Women's Champion and an NXT Women's Tag Team Champion. She's right now one half of the Women's Tag Team Champs with Dakota Kai. I am picking Io Sky to win the Women's Royal Rumble. So, my wild card pick to win it, Raquel Rodriguez, because this is her hometown. Rhea Ripley, the runner-up. And the surprise entrant in Roxanne Perez. Not Melina Perez. If she's in it too, great. We'll see what happens. Personally, if Melina's gonna be in it, I'm hoping she locks up with Io Sky. That's my dream matchup. Two of my favorite ladies of all time, Melina and Io Sky. All right, let's go to the men's Royal Rumble prediction. I would say for my wild card pick, Braun Strowman. Because Strowman is a powerful man. Because he won the greatest Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia back in 2018, was it? The one when Titus O'Neil decided to do a Leroy Jenkins and slip under the ring. That was pretty funny. Runner-up, I'm going to go with Gunther. Gunther can, because he's another big dude, he can hang in there for a long time. Now, for my surprise entry, I'm going to go back to a WWE veteran that we haven't heard much from him since he left the WWE the second time around. I would not, and, I've read a report that he's got some unfinished business with his frenemy. And his frenemy was The Miz. So I personally think that John Morrison will be a surprise entrant. Because we haven't heard much from him ever since. John Morrison. So like I said, we haven't heard anything from him since he left the WWE back in 2021. But my overall winner of the Men's Royal Rumble will be none other than the American Nightmare. Mr. Dashing himself, and one time looked like Schneider one day at a time with a mustache, Cody Rhodes. So, one more time we're going to look over the card. Raw Women's Championship, Bianca Belair defends Alexa Bliss. I picked Bliss to be the winner. Undisputed Universal title, Roman Reigns defends against Kevin Owens. I picked Kevin Owens to be the winner. Pitch Black match between Bray Wyatt and LA Knight. I picked Wyatt to win that one. Women's Royal Rumble. I picked Rodriguez to be the wild card to win it. Or I picked Rhea Ripley to runner up. Roxanne Perez, the NXT Women's Champion, surprise entrant. But the winner of the... But I predict Io Sky to win the Women's Royal Rumble. And the Men's Royal Rumble, For the wild card pick, I picked Braun Strowman. For the runner-up, the Intercontinental Champion Gunther. The surprise entrant would be John Morrison, and the overall winner, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. So that is all the time we have on this great show. On the next episode, I am going to I'm going to talk about what happened on AEW Rampage last night as well. So thank you for tuning in, and I will see you tonight for the Royal Rumble. I'm really excited. See what happens. Okay, I'll see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful day, and until the next episode comes around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode of the show. This is Mr. Lima speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, doer for Bob Saget production, and in association with A Sweet Bofa Raving Dingleberries Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching another great episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Until the next episode, goodbye for now.